It's me, Jax Place, here in today's video. We're going to be going over my team of the year for 2018. 2018 was an interesting year. France won the World Cup. Real Madrid won that's not surprising, is it? Real Madrid, it will be surprising if they win it this season without Cristiano Ronaldo. But they won it. Yeah, it's pretty interesting year. Especially for standout players, such as Kylian Mbappe, who shined at the World Cup. Luka Modric, who became a way better all-around player. It's been an amazing year for football, and I'm extremely excited to see what 2019 has to offer. So, we'll start from the back. We have our goalkeeper. We have Alisson Becker. Now, this is a little controversial to maybe Hugo Lloris, who won the World Cup with France. Alisson Becker was with Brazil in a very underperforming side, I would say. I wouldn't say he was the reason, but it was a very underperforming side. Everybody, they barely, I think they lost to Belgium in the quarters or semis. Quarters. They lost to them in the quarters, which wasn't a bad showing, but he earned himself a very expensive move from Roma to Liverpool, in which he's conceded only 5 home goals, and I don't think he's conceded that many away goals either. Definitely better than Ederson this season, unfortunately. But, yeah, that's who I would say. Alisson. At right back, not biased. I promise I'm not biased. It is Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker, I don't know. He just has everything, I feel. He has the pace, he has the defense, he has the mentality, I feel. That's also very important. The mentality on the field that Kyle Walker brings to Manchester City and England is insane. How positive he is. It's amazing, really, how good a player can perform and then be just as good mentally, as I was saying. But I'll get off Kyle Walker. He's a better, I don't know who you argue for. Comment down below who you'd argue for right back. I think Kyle Walker is probably most people's pick at this moment. But on to our right center back, we have Virgil van Dijk, VVD, the £75 million center back from Liverpool. He has been exceptional, I would say. I think he's definitely the best defender in the world right now. I don't know. He's definitely up there. He's helping Liverpool in a very, very overperforming season. I don't like saying that because it makes me sound like a salty Manchester City fan, but that's not the case. They usually don't do this good, and I'm surprised, and I'm, yes, a little salty, but for the most part, I do enjoy seeing Virgil van Dijk having such a great season after spending so much time at Southampton. Now, our left center back, we have Raphael Varane. Varane is the complete defender. He World Cup with France, Champions League with Real Madrid. After the season, if they don't perform, I feel like he's going to get a transfer in the summer, which wouldn't surprise me. I don't know who he would go to, but it would be a very interesting move. The other person I was thinking about putting in Raphael Varane's spot was Aymeric Laporte, despite not being at the World Cup. Excuse me. Laporte's brought a lot to Manchester City. He's probably the top 5 defenders in the Prem right now. That's not saying much because Prem doesn't have too many good defenders, but I think he's really, really brought a lot to our team. But Raphael Varane has had the better season, unfortunately, and he is a more experienced and complete defender. Speaking of experience, in left back, we have the Brazilian maestro, Marcelo. I don't think there's been a time where Marcelo's had a bad season. I don't remember the last time Marcelo's had a bad season. But Real Madrid, he did okay. We're still a little underperforming, but that's not on him. And, yeah, Alex Sandro still really isn't there. If Juventus have a better season, I'll think about putting Alex Sandro there, but at the moment, I still think Marcelo had the best season out of the two. I mean, Mendy, maybe? I don't know who else to put. I don't know. Regardless, Marcelo is still the best left back in the world. I don't care what anybody says. At left center mid CDM, we have N'Golo Kante. This man runs more in one game than some people run in their life in here in the United States. That's not even a dig. I am telling you, this man, he does like sprints from that goal to that goal and is effective both sides. I think with Maurizio Sarri, I think he's doing a lot better, and with Didier Deschamps in France, Deschamps, my bad, he definitely had a really good World Cup. Out of the CDMs there, which I don't think there were too many, Croatia don't really have a standout CDM, but N'Golo Kante was definitely the better of whoever in the midfield battle that game. Even Luka Modric, who is up next, but even better than Luka Modric, I felt in the final, which is nice because we have a Premier League showing for the first time in a good while. So I want to keep this going. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. At right center mid, we have Luka Modric. Now, Luka Modric, you have to understand, had played in probably one of the, I'd say, at that moment, probably at the very least, a 40th through 30th ranked in the FIFA World Cup standings. They went into that World Cup runners-up after that. They're now 4th. They're in that area. I don't know if they're 4th. I'm pretty sure they're 4th. They're behind Brazil, Belgium, they're behind England, Croatia, and France. Or England, France, and Belgium. Okay, yeah. Because they're still not really that good, but regardless, Luka Modric won the Ballon d'Or, the FIFA Men's Best Player, Champions League. There's so much stuff. I would have made a list of his achievements, but unfortunately, I do not have parchment paper at the time. But yeah, Luka Modric, I'd say, out of all the midfielders, probably had the best season last year. Despite maybe not being the best midfielder, he had the best seasons out of all the midfielders. So yeah. So here's how this team works. So we had goalkeeper, we had 4 at the back, then we had a center mid, then left wing cam, right wing striker. So at cam, we have Kevin De Bruyne, the best Belgian on the planet and in the Premier League. Yes, I don't really think anybody else can compete for a center attacking mid spot. That's why I put it on there. Because, A, I'm biased and I like Kevin De Bruyne, but B, I don't really see that many standout center attacking midfielders. Comment down below, other than Kevin De Bruyne, who would you say is a very standout attacking midfielder? I mean, David Silva, but I mean, they're just all, I don't know. Attacking midfielders are very rare, I guess you could say. I mean, you got Fekir, but Fekir's, fell off in recent times. Anyway, Kevin De Bruyne, the 100-point league finish with Manchester City, he was very instrumental. I feel like if we didn't have him, we'd have around 90, and we still would have beat Manchester United. But it would have been a lot closer without the heart of our team. He brings a lot to Belgium, too. He just has this vision that I think, Oso has good vision. Not even him. He doesn't even compete. Kevin De Bruyne just sees everything. He doesn't even have the most assists. He's just so instrumental to our team. The reason we lost 2 of our 3 December games, or two of our last 3 games, not including Southampton, we were very, very... we weren't creative in the middle, and that was because of the loss of Kevin De Bruyne. At right wing, make sure the earth is okay. Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. So, basically, Kylian Mbappe is 20. He won Young Player of the Year. He was higher than Messi in the Ballon d'Or rankings, which, first of all, that's complete garbage, but regardless, it's what some people think, so I'm going to have to go with that opinion, because that would influence the results if I didn't pick him. He won the World Cup with France. Made it to the round of 16 with PSG, which is a little disappointing, their Champions League run. I don't know if it was round of 16 or quarterfinals, but they didn't go too far. I expect a bigger run this year because Kylian Mbappe is a more developed player. Neymar's coming into his own at PSG, and Edison Cavani and Neymar are not fighting anymore. Now, left wing. You're never gonna believe who I picked for left wing. I know there's a lot of left wingers out there. I know Leroy Sané exists. I would not pick him because I'm just such a terror. No, I'm joking. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, unfortunately, had a 49-goal season, the first time in his career, I think, in the last 10 years that he has not had over 50 goals, which you can't be like, oh, don't pick him. Now you gotta pick somebody else. No one else is competing with that. You cannot show me another player that is more consistent at left wing than him. Eden Hazard has like a few okay seasons, falls off, and then has another okay season. He's just not as consistent as Cristiano Ronaldo is. Especially with winning the Champions League with Real Madrid and getting a $105 million move to Juventus, which and Juve are having a record-breaking season right now due to the fact that Cristiano Ronaldo is in their team, but maybe that's not it. Maybe the competition weakened with Raja Nainggolan splitting to another team in the Serie A, which weakened both teams, I think. Okay. But, to finish off the team at striker, center forward, we have Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi had a nice over 50-goal season. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no. I'm joking. Calm down. But Lionel Messi didn't do too well with Argentina. I think they made it to the quarters in Champions League. It doesn't matter what his team did. Unlike the rest of the players, he still had an outstanding season. Over 50 goals, which is better than most players. I think he was top 3 in Europe's scorers. Now, I might get a little bit of a scuffle because of not including Mohamed Salah. I don't care. Kylian Mbappe was way better. Egypt did absolutely nothing. I know I just said team doesn't matter because Lionel Messi is really good right now. He has 50-something goals, 51 maybe, I think. But he had a crazy season. I mean, not as crazy as his 93. I think it was 2012-13. If I get that wrong, people might get triggered. Yeah, whatever. But yes, Lionel Messi is there. Mohamed Salah is not because A, Egypt did terrible. B, Liverpool didn't do that well in the league last season. They lost the Champions League final. It was kind of a wreck. They're doing good now, but I don't think that's enough to influence my pick from Messi to Salah. So, that was my team of the year for 2018. I don't know if that'll show, but that's the team. I don't know if the lighting is ruining it. Yeah, well, that's the lighting. You straight up can't see anything. So, that's the team. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you guys are new. The next video will probably be a Brawl Stars video featuring a special over 3,000 trophy guest. It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna play some duos and we're gonna make a video on the top duos and using those duos in Showdown, trying to just push trophies right now. Because, by the way, join Plays Gaming. Capital PLAY, capital Z, space, capital GAMING. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you guys need to see you guys later. Goodbye, YouTube. Peace.